Hello, I'm Wang's Big, and our goon hero is Zeruel, playing Spectre, sad to say. You got Dagger right off the bat. This is usually a good idea, but always try to hold your point until you actually see what you're up against, because otherwise... also, you're not even contesting this rune, you're just kind of AFK in the jungle. Not like you could have gotten it. Looks like you're still kind of trying to go for it. This is a bit weird. So that's your escape and your attack and half your mana and all of it's gone. But yeah, hold your point, because maybe, you wanted to point and desolate. Maybe you have teammates here and you run across a bunch of them, and you run across one guy and you want to desolate him, and that gets you a kill instead of Dagger. Who knows? Generally, you're going to want a shield on Spectre, because half the time you're going to have to fight for every creep and retreat into the jungle. I don't know what you're up against here, but hopefully it's a solo doom. Nope. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned this in your post. So you're up against this lane, but you can do, you're retreating like right back into your tower. You need to be getting at least this experience, because Spectre is a level and item needer. So you can't get the items because you can't farm against these two guys, but you can definitely get the fucking experience. So I would just be pinging these things a whole bunch, and if it doesn't work, just literally go bottom. And just get yourself a TP shipped in by bottom. Like, you're still getting solo experience here, which is pretty good. I would not have used that because that's your only escape from a team that can kill you, level 2.
First blood!
You guys got first blood, so that's going well.
One by one.
Do I get Desolate, or do I get this thing? It seems like you're trying to decide between, and it's always Desolate, always level Desolate. It's 65 free damage on guys. So I would stick around. I would basically be doing the exact same thing you're doing. That you could have gotten a couple more creeps kind of safely. If you had Dagger up, and they still hadn't started spamming Decay on you, it was worth considering doing that. But you're still getting solo experience. They're giving you the dive, you don't have Dagger. It's kind of a tragedy. Possibly you still get away, but I doubt it. Yeah, you do have an Enchantress here, but I don't know that your team actually does anything. Like, this is already good, even if you die. Like, look at how big a dive this is. The walking through, you're still walking directly towards them. So now I just get a TP and literally go bottom. Because you're not doing anything up here, right? And you're not going to be able to do anything up there. Like, you don't suddenly have, like, a bunch of items and levels. They're going to have Tombstone back up. You guys don't kill these dudes. This guy's using a golem.
Where are you going?
I think this is very silly. You're level 2. This guy doesn't have anything. You could be definitely popping your Tango here, though. Please? Tango? You're dead, I'm pretty sure. Or they could just not use spells, maybe he's out of mana, who knows? You don't know. So you really want shoes and then just to hang out bottom where all those kills are? Because even both of you, I don't think, really win this lane. You got level 3, that's another point in Desolate. Okay, so let's talk about this one real quick. You're reflecting 10% of damage right now. And if you work out the numbers, it ends up that 10% of very small numbers is an equally small number. So really don't want to do that. Again, you're not doing it, you're just hanging out not doing anything. Sometimes doing this as some heroes is not that big a deal. Even doing it as Spectre, if you can get levels and maybe a couple creeps, is not that big a deal. Because, if you get 6 on Spectre, you can always make something happen. Albeit, that is with, like, some more points in your skill that gives you free damage that actually lets you do something in fights. But you're literally not doing anything right now.
Dominating!
Could be going for the rune, like, maybe you get a haste, can help out with a gang. Looks like their bottom lane is crushing it. You could be down there. You could be part of that tri-lane.
Tower is under attack. Radiant structures, they're fortified.
I feel like, I don't know. You could be getting this experience, and you could just go into trees. Because, You get charged, then you just go into the next tree and you're probably okay. Maybe your team gives you a bailout if you stick around.
Almighty money.
So, get 2 creeps, cool. I feel like we could have just been doing so much more work with Max Desolate bottom. This is free experience right now though, it's very nice of they're letting you do this. So people are probably seeing this and they think it's nuts, like, oh no, you're Spectre. I hope you don't take this fight. I really hope you don't go join this fight. I really hope you don't go join this fight.
Oh dear.
I don't know, that guy's gonna have charge up. Yeah, I think that was more of a either run away or just kind of hide in trees or literally do anything else moment. I don't know where you thought that was gonna go. I mean, you are reflecting 10% of their damage. They should be dead, right? They attack you 10 times. Why aren't they dead? I don't get it. It's 100%. That's how that works. It's clearly a bug. So, time to get a TP, go bottom. Gonna go back top, huh? You're really giving it the old college try in this lane. Like, you don't have to do this. You never have to do this. What is the point?
Boy, Radiant's bottom tower is fallen.
Like, leeching experience is nice, but dude, you could be leeching experience and getting killed bottom. You're not even leeching experience right now. You are outside of XP range. So 2 guys just TP'd out. Perfect. This is your chance. It's time to make up experience. I would go straight for phase boots here. So you can just hunt in and get the kills. Phase boots, like Mask of Madness if you guys are dominating this much. If you can ever catch someone out with Spectre and Mask of Madness. And again, Max Desolate, not this fucking skill. Don't get a point in it until late game. That's free kills all day long. And this is literally every time you can get any hero at all alone. But I have a feeling you don't build that. We'll see though. You really need to be valuing these creeps highly. You got a creep a minute so far. It seems to be like the goon average, 1 creep per minute. But you need to be valuing them really highly. You have a Quelling Blade, 60 damage. These are not... There's 0 excuse to miss these. Hopefully you see this guy coming in. You do not. Hopefully just run instead of trying to fight this. There's a lot of creeps there that you miss for free. Why are you hanging out near the tower? Like, what's the... You have your team coming in, maybe that works out. If you didn't have them, I hope you would have realized that, like, hey, maybe I shouldn't be here. Actually, the Bling Dagger. I feel like this fight kind of goes a little badly after the guy's dead. We'll see, though.
Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing. Back to cuts both ways. Strike, 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 strike.
So at this point, time to, you know, go bottom, get your phase boots, go bottom. What are you gonna be doing near this tower besides leeching experience?
Went off.
I don't get it. What's the dream? What's the dream? Not even. I just realized you've. Oh my god, you bought back. I just realized you've had Sacred Relic here this whole time. I don't know how much you contributed with that buyback. Looks like you broke out about even though. Probably okay. I feel your team does that exact same thing without you, though. So being a little AFK here. Thanks is gone. What's the dream? Okay, cool. So that didn't work out, so now you gotta go. This is so hopeful. I would have been buying phase boots like a long time ago. You need something that you're actually getting. Okay, so you get your 40-minute radiance or whatever. What does that do? This guy's like immune to its damage, and the rest of them are strength heroes basically. Yeah, the other guy's immune to his damage as well. So like radiance isn't even that great an item to begin with. You didn't have one in the Dota buff screen if I remember correctly, so you definitely reconsider it at some point. I feel like this is that some point, you're dead.
Killing spree. Killing spree.
So dead after the buyout. I'm surprised you guys managed to go even in that. I won't even really call that a fight because I think the Visage just fed, but we'll see. Kill him the Doom when they're dead. Go back top. You're home. The top line.
Killing spree.
It's good. That's where you have your powerful teammate.
Radiant's been fortified. No, mate, don't waste
Still holding
your
out for
time.
this thing. I think
Radiant's top
if you would have
tower
had
is
phase
under
boots,
attack.
you could have contributed a little more. Like just
Radiant's
anything at
top
all.
tower is under
Like
attack.
a fucking point booster at this point. This is wonderful. Blade mail. It's good that they do D instead of the A. Might have actually been a kill in a different world where he spun more than 2 times. So you have starting items still. Like, you need to consider this. You have 500 gold over starting items. It's 14 minutes into the game. You're missing creeps. You have a Quelling Blade and 65 damage. That's really hard to do. Like, that doesn't happen unless you're actively trying to miss creeps. You need to just buckle down, relax, take a breath.
Quick sprint.
Quick little feed by your axe.
Dire's middle tower is Dire's fortified. I
So
see.
Radiance is a 20-minute item. Past 20 minutes, you're really gonna have to reconsider, hey, how much longer is it gonna take me to build this 20-minute item? I say 20 minutes, it's actually like a way before that item ideally, but like 20 minutes is the end point.
Dominating.
Just a quick little feed by you. You're not able to do anything in these fights because again, like you started with this, and tangos. You have 500 gold over that.
Not so bad.
It's 16 minutes. You have managed to accrue 500 gold.
Radiant's middle tower
You
is
need
under
to be
attack.
using the gold that you have to get some slight advantage because, like, your guy with starting items does not work. Good, you changed over to the phase boots. You could have bought these how many times over now? I think you could have bought these probably like 9 minutes ago now. And now you're going for them. You do press R. I don't know why you decided going in was a good idea there. That was really strange. I can't imagine a world in which you guys won a 5v5. And that wasn't even a 5v5, so...
Where are you going?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't think your team would have gone in there if you didn't go in there. It's good you do pick up the Blades of Attack. If you're behind, like, you can't just save up for one big item. You need to make small increments. Because otherwise you're just going to keep falling further and further behind. If he has a spirit set up, ping it so your team's not fucking retarded. And they just think, oh, there's only 2 here. We have 3 guys. We can take them. That's not how it actually works.
Where?
Killing spree. Endurance.
A girl?
It was about time to pick up probably like a stout shield and retreat into the woods for a while. Might get some farm bottom. So yeah, need to be getting literally every single one of these
Radiant's
creeps.
top tower is
Have
under
your phase
attack.
boots, like fucking quadrupled your farm in the past second because you clicked on the creeps. Yeah. So you guys are behind, but you're not that behind yet. It's worth considering going for the drum item. Just anything. Small increments. That was a weird little ultimate, but you did save one of your teammates, I think, because he canceled the charge from what I saw on the minimap. Should always try to keep a TP on you with Spectre, because like your only line of defense against your team is to maybe try to blink into trees. Not blink, a fucking path into trees.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And TP out.
Dire's fortified, I see.
5 off the map, I'd be terrified right now if I were you. Really don't have much to lose though.
Dire's middle tower
Pick
is
up
under
the,
its Radiant's top
poor
tower.
man
Dire's
shield.
middle tower has fallen.
I would have picked up the stat shield, but not the poor man's, but it's fine. You can pick up the poor man's, maybe a bracer now. Or you can pick up a chainmail and try to go for blade mail.
Never refuse gold given. Radiant's
Just
top
press
tower
star
is
again,
under-
didn't he?
Radiant's
That's
been
pretty weird.
fortified. Dire's bottom
Whatever.
tower is under attack.
It's a really good skill. Like, if you guys can ever capture one of them out,
It's taking a
it's gonna do a lot for you, but whatever. Are you getting charged? No. So you're doing the good
Dire's
thing
top
here.
tower is under attack.
Sadly, you're dead. It was probably not best to farm there with the Visage around, but what else are you gonna do? There's no reason for you to be all that inquisitive. Was that a... that wasn't a buyback. I'm just running this game really fast. You're going for the drums? Really good. Good. Excellent. Like, this is just the best you can do, you know? No, it's not a Radiance, but you were never gonna get that Radiance. Get doomed again, not a damn thing you can do.
Regeneration. Dire's fortified, I see. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Something I didn't mention, it was actually probably worth going for a Midas this game
Dire's
instead.
bottom tower is under attack.
Because eventually, like, I don't know, with the sort of lead and the sort of team that they had, they should have been way more ahead. So, in retrospect, I really should have suggested Midas. You were pretty close to it a few times. It would have still taken you like a while to get it, but even if you get a really late Midas, you guys should be able to defend against your team fairly well. Yeah, it would have probably been worth it. Because I don't know that even with this shit you're going to be contributing all that much more. But with Midas, maybe you eventually get Gully. I think this game goes on for fucking 50 minutes. And you guys are really not all that behind.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Quick little feed.
Double kill.
Shame that they lost 2 people there. You didn't lose your axe, so think about that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So whenever this shit's happening and you can't really do anything, I guess your TP's on cooldown.
Just died. Yeah, real sad, really.
And they do have a Spirit Breaker, but you can just go literally anywhere else, go into their woods, go to where they're not, and just keep farming. But sitting at the tower really doesn't help. Your Spectre, you can come to the fight whenever. But just be where they're not. If there are 5 people, then whenever you see one guy, just try to be elsewhere. And then when the Spirit Breaker charges you, and maybe they try to TP one guy out, your team can maybe make something of that. That's the dream anyway. Looks like you're going for a Diffusal. Diffusal's good against your team, it's fine. Your illusions are just not really gonna be able to last long enough yet to make a big use of it, but it's a good item. It was definitely worth considering like blade mail and shit though.
Mega kill.
Huh. Let's not worry about what just happened there for you. Having a TP there would have let you help your team, but you would have just died along with them.
Dire's bottom tower has crumbled to the dust from
It's a really bad fight. You guys almost get wiped.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So you do see 2 people away from these guys. Sadly, they're Dota geniuses. Definitely worth trying to pick one off here if you guys can. Like, I'd definitely be getting a smoke and going to their woods. This is still not hopeless, even now. Again, I'm not quite sure how true that is, because I haven't clicked on any of your guys, because you're not. I've been making a thing of that.
Come to act.
But I don't think it's that hopeless yet. There's no reason to go back to base with you right now. Like, you just... Sadly, you gotta sell your axe, but you just go over there, pick up a TP, and keep pushing. Because what are you doing in base right now? Going back to the fountain to recover your, what looks like 100 mana? Got it. Perfect. Ready to own now. That could have been like an entire creep wave. Maybe they would have pushed out and done something. Going in on the axe. So now you know that you're probably free to move out a little bit. They've split out for the first time this game. Just amazing, incredible. If I were your team, I'd definitely have fucking designs on this visage. Missing creep so that you don't have to miss. You need to value these so highly. Am I still enough?
Haste death tax.
Looks like the 5-man split push coming in. See the Spirit Breaker there. Probably worthwhile to go bottom and farm. Understandably spooked. That was a really bad time to use your ult, I think. You need to wait until they're a little bit more committed.
Be ensnared in fire.
So, here's the thing. If I didn't have this bar, I'd say you guys were pretty good to do this for a while. But this ends with the next fight. But I feel like in a different life it didn't.
Well, look who's dead. Radiant's to blame.
I mean, it's all about, like, in the just, you gotta do shit. You can't just be content with not doing shit in
Dire
this game.
structures are fortified.
Like, if you're just sitting around literally not doing anything. Like, sure, okay, maybe I get a 6 out of this, but dude, you died 3 times. When your team was dominating bottom, just go help them continue to dominate bottom.
Still burn.
You got your Diffuser Blade. I'm not gonna have the ultimate spell up for 90.
To me. My soul. No. Wicked sick. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Boy, Dire's
Like, these fights are
bottom
going
tower is
really well for you guys.
taking a beating.
Also, now you can diffuse the Ember Spirit Shield. I hope you remember to do that. Do you have a Lincoln?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah!
Come get healed.
Monster kill, please. Axe is back.
Quick little frag on him. Yeah. How does this end so quickly? I guess you guys just lose a fight and don't have buyback, huh? So, like, when your route to lose a game is my team doesn't have buyback, you probably want to save for buyback. Get a pick off on the Undying. Holy shit, you're gonna get this guy?
Gotcha. Heal us.
See how fucking hopeless that looked? Like, this is still going so well. You guys are at the verge of turning this around. I wish I didn't fucking have this here to spoil the result. There was a world in which you guys capitalized on this advantage. Ah, you give him the feed. That's bad. Did have a ward there. That was worth considering.
Flames will spread thrice.
I kiss the good dude I love.
Save your buyback the whole time, but you don't have ultimate spell, so it's fine. This is where the game ends, though. Your team should have been playing so much more scared once you died. Because you had buyout, you were fine. If they went uphill, you just bought out, TP'd into the tower, won the game. That's sad. You guys are really at the verge of turning that one around.
Dire's top barracks have fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
I wish we would have realized that top was fucking fool's errand a little bit before. Started building better items a little bit before instead of squandering your gold.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
But I don't know, the takeaway is that even then, that game was pretty fucking close. I swear you guys were at the verge of turning it around. But whatever. Goon luck in the future.